Hey guys, this is David here. Welcome to another episode of You're Not Alone series about the struggles of going through depression and the journey through overcoming it. um, Try to keep this as simple as possible. I've noticed that my videos are a bit too long, so I'm going to try to keep them around 20 minutes or so. I think that's what I'm going to try to hit that mark, or a little bit less. But what's been going on this week? Um, I've been upped my prescription on my risperidone to 4 milligrams. It's supposed to help me with my lack of motivation and my anxieties a bit. Only been taking the new dosage for about a week. Haven't really been experiencing any changes. Been feeling kind of same old, same old. Um, but it's progress nonetheless. Progress to try to find a solution to this difficult thing that that millions of people are going through. Not just myself, but others around me as well. Um, I want to take this episode to talk about uh, my lack of interest in things. I think it's really important to cover because it's something that I worry about for I've been worrying about for a while. My lack of interest towards things that gave me happiness. No longer enjoying. Uh, well, I'm no longer enjoying playing Dota. Um, or hardly any video games for that matter. Um, it takes a lot of effort and a lot of it just takes a lot of effort for me to like log in and see if people are around and try to play a game without me either getting bored of it or just giving up halfway through. Something that I've never experienced before. And I hate experiencing this because I know deep down that I wanna continue playing, but it's just depression hitting. I've hit a roadblock in my I hit a roadblock in my journey. So it sucks for the moment, but I'm gonna try to fight as hard as I can, fight through this. I guess the best way I can really describe this feeling is that um, it's like you're walking down a path, like just a straight down a path, and it's so simple, right? You can't really miss it because you're just going straight. Then all of a sudden you see these signs about other directions and stuff, and then that straight path turns into a whole jumble, like a mix-up of different paths that you can take or not take, and it gets overbearing or overwhelming at times, and it kind of just kills your drive to do anything. And that's how I feel when I try to do anything, not just playing video games, but just in general. Um, Most of the time, I just want to curl up in a ball and like sleep my troubles away. Um, just go to sleep because I'm just so tired. Um, it's hard. It's, it's very hard to get up and do something nowadays. It's very hard for me to kind of fight back this feeling that I'm getting. Fight back the negative energies that I'm currently experiencing. Um, I'm gonna try my best to fight through it. I really am. But it's hard. It really is hard. It takes a lot of effort and time just to get up in the morning and eat breakfast. And all I want to do is just sleep and just waste the day. As bad as that sounds. Um, I'm hoping for this new medicine change to help a little bit if not a lot. But only time can tell for that. I I want to go back to how I was before all this. I think that's that's the main goal for anyone dealing with depression is to go back to the way things, how you used to behave, how things were before you started dealing with this mess. But it leaves a scar on you, emotional scar for sure. And like you kind of realize that you can't, and for me at least, I can't go back to the way I was. I can't really explain it, but I just feel like I can't go back to the way I used to behave. I'm not necessarily saying that I'm stuck being put in this scenario or this position, but it's like I can't go back to the way things were. It's how I'm going to proceed in the future is going to be different from how I was back then. There's going to be changes to my demeanor, to how I behave, to how I associate with things, and all this other stuff. It goes through my mind, and it kind of makes me feel a bit sad that I can't just turn this off, turn this whole thing off, and just switch back to my normal self and get my life back together. It really is hard. But to me, I feel like I can't go back to the way I was before. I can only make certain alterations, but the scar will definitely show. Unfortunately, the scar will show for a very long time. An emotional scar that it runs deep. I start to have all these worries about my future, about possibly my kids. I don't want to pass this along. I really, like I've said it before and I'll say it again, I don't want anyone to go through this. Not even my worst enemies. It is it's an awful thing to go through, and I especially don't want it passed down to my kids, which I've heard that it can be hereditary. It can be hereditary. I worry about the future a lot. I worry about not finding my drive to do stuff. I worry about wasting away, withering away until I'm just dead. And I I do feel dead on the inside. I'm a hollow shell of my former self. It's just something that depression kind of seeps away and constricts you. It gets you thinking in this mode that you are hollow and you can't find any joy in anything, and that's what I'm gonna try to fight back. But it's so hard. It's so hard to fight back. And I wish I could say, yeah, you just gotta keep on fighting, but truth be told, like I wanna give up because it's just so hard. I know that's bad. It really is bad to say, but it's a war of attrition, and I'm losing very, very handedly. I am losing the battle. I wonder if I'll ever get over this, if I'll ever find my drive and motivation again. I see a psychiatrist on the 5th of September. Hopefully, or not a psychiatrist, or a talk therapist, I should say, on the 5th of September, and hopefully that along with my medications, I'll be able to get back on the right track again like I did before, but only time will tell. Only time will tell. Um, I didn't quite hit our 20-minute quota, but I think I'll end the video here today. Um, I guess I just want to say that thank you for watching always. I will always thank you guys for watching this because it makes me feel that I'm not alone, and hopefully it makes you feel that you're not alone as well. That I'm just a regular person. I'm not anyone special. I'm not famous. I'm just a regular guy just going through some problems that and hoping to connect people to one another. Hoping at least. But thanks for watching guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day as always.